It's another time of the year for skill acquisition. The Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wives Association, NAFOWA, in collaboration with the Nigerian Air Force, will teach, enhance, and impart new skills, ideas, and vocation to about 150 members of the association and our and dependents of the Nigerian Air Force fallen heroes. President NAFOWA, architect Mrs. Rakia Abubakar, announced this today at the flag-off ceremony of the NAFOWA Skills Acquisition Program in commemoration of the Nigerian Air Force at 60. This initiative, according to architect Mrs. Rakia Abubakar, stems the association's desire to impart positively and promote the well-being of the beneficiaries as NAFOWA unlocks the opportunity for individuals seeking to enhance their skills and learn new vocations.
In collaboration with the Nigerian Air Force, NAFOWA will teach, enhance, and impart new skills, ideas, and vocation to 150 members of NAFOWA, our and dependents of the Nigerian Air Force fallen heroes. This initiative stems out of our association's desire to impart positively and promote well-being of the beneficiaries. It is pertinent to note that the skill acquisition is not limited to technical skills alone. Participants will learn essential life skills such as communication, time management. Furthermore, we will be taught how to market their finished products, including export strategies. We believe these skills will help our beneficiaries navigate life's challenges and build meaningful relationships and contribute positively to socio-economic growth.
In our opening remarks, the chairperson, organizing committee, Mrs. Ngozi Aneke, gives insight to the skill acquisition programs.
Just keep it to ourselves. We have to develop ourselves, own our own businesses. That's the essence of this program. Not just doing the skill acquisition, but we expect participants to try and, put work and, make everything pay off at the end of the day. Pursuing further education or becoming leaders in our community, we believe that every woman has the power to shape her own future. I would like to single out this opportunity to, congratulate and applaud our big mommy. She's a very compassionate person. I always say that she has, she's very passionate about the plight of women, children, and the underprivileged, and also very passionate about empowering women. So I'd like to use this opportunity, Ma, to thank you very much for this great initiative. Can we make that applause louder, please? Thank you so much, Ma, for this initiative.
In their separate remarks, resource persons explained that skill acquisition remains a significant component playing a vital role in the socio-economic growth of any society.
I wouldn't say has always been the most lucrative and biggest industry in the world. It is. That is what statistics show. That agriculture is the biggest and most lucrative industry in the world. So we're not talking about agriculture, we have not started. Because before we came here this morning, we had to eat something. Or isn't that true? We had to eat something, right? We cannot function without food. Food is very important. And because of what we have seen so far, because of the issues with growing food, it has now become very important for everyone to be part of growing food.
show you that actually you don't need to spend so much buying food that you need. Consumption nowadays is not about what is imported. You actually have all of the ingredients, all of the resources right here locally. Recently, I challenged my sister, my friend, to go to her cupboard and go to her pantry and check what is in there, what local foods are available. And surprisingly, we found that most of the items that were in that cupboard were locally produced. There was the local semovita, local crayfish, local spices, even the spices that we use now, we don't have to export. And this is why this training is so important, that actually the resources that we need are right here. We don't have to spend money buying expensive imported items that we don't even really know what is in there. I'm glad my sister just mentioned now that food is not just about eating and filling your stomach, it's also about health. What is going into that food?
The skill acquisition program was organized to, the socio-economic status of the country presently. So it's organized to actually bring out people from the current economic hardship. Initially, there are other skill acquisitions that were carried out by NAFOWA, but we thought of having a change in the skill acquisition, trying to take something that would be of immediate use and benefit to beneficiaries.
I'm grateful to our big mommy, the NAFOWA National President, for this initiative. Particularly here, we have three major areas we are covering in this program. One is urban farming, another is food processing and packaging, and the third one is pastries. I'm particularly interested in urban farming because I'm careful about what goes into my body. So I want to learn how I could cultivate some things in my little space and be able to have a healthy meal for my family. So I believe it's going to be very impactful.
What it means to be healthy. So when I saw the skills that our madam put up, skill acquisition, I particularly picked interest in the farming, the urban farming. Here in Abuja, everywhere, the smaller space you have is very important. So the little space I have behind my house, I want to see what I can do. I actually tried some last year, but I need to have a training to be better at it.
The skill acquisition program of NAFOWA equips individuals with confidence and security of livelihood. It reduces dependency and overall alleviates poverty and social inequality. Olayemi Eson, First by TV.